The national vaccination drive against COVID-19 commenced on the 29th of January this year, following the arrival of 500,000 doses of the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine as a donation from India the day before. Then there was a global snag. Several factors culminated in creating a shortage of AstraZeneca vaccines, especially India's Serum Institute-produced Covishield jab, which Sri Lanka had placed orders for. With the United States prioritizing their own inoculation drive, the country stopped the raw materials needed for vaccine production being exported to India. To compound the matters, the Serum Institute's factory caught fire, and India's own COVID situation spiraled out of control, leaving no option but for the Narendra Modi administration to suspend vaccine exports. As the situation left Sri Lanka high and dry in procuring vaccines, China donated 600,000 doses of its Sinopharm jab in April. But by then, the jab had not been approved for emergency use by the World Health Organization. A consignment of Russia's Sputnik vaccine soon followed. Fast forward to present day, and it is evident that the island's vaccines' fortunes have improved. As of last evening, 3,104,966 persons had been administered with the first dose of any vaccine against COVID-19. From that figure, 1,269,101 persons are fully immunized, meaning they are given both first and second doses of the relevant vaccines. Yet there's a problem. AstraZeneca vaccine doses are still scarce, and there are over 500,000 people who were given the first dose months ago, waiting for the second dose. It was a common problem faced by many countries apart from vaccine-hoarding financially well-off nations. That's when studies in Germany, South Korea and several other European countries showed that vaccine mix and match can work. Based on their results, the World Health Organization also approved the Pfizer vaccine to be used in place of the second dose of AstraZeneca. In that backdrop, the Advisory Committee on Communicable Diseases at the Ministry of Health in Sri Lanka too approved similar and went a step further and approved the use of the Moderna jab to replace the AstraZeneca vaccine's second dose. As part of the first batch of a purchase order of 5,026,000 Pfizer vaccine doses arrived in the island yesterday. As per the subject state minister, the government wants to end the wait of the people for the AstraZeneca second dose, with the rollout of Pfizer planned for tomorrow, with the intended recipients to be notified via SMS about the date, time and venue of vaccination.
Those Pfizer vaccines will be administered to the people who already obtained AstraZeneca as their first dose in the Colombo Municipal Council area. It means Colombo 1 to 15, people above 55 years of age and already obtained AstraZeneca as their first dose are eligible to get the Pfizer vaccine as their second dose. According to the agreement between the State Pharmaceutical Corporation and Pfizer Company, within this year you will receive 5 million doses of Pfizer vaccines. Priority will be given for the people who already obtained AstraZeneca as their first dose. According to our calculation, there are about 570,000 people who already obtained Covishield vaccine as the first dose and waiting for the second dose. So we'll give the priority for those people to get the Pfizer vaccine. Once it is finished, then we will decide what is the next eligible group. Probably pregnant mothers and high-risk group will be eligible in the next round to obtain the Pfizer vaccines.
It is fair to say that the national inoculation program is now in full swing, with walk-in vaccination being opened up for the general public. With health sector trade unions launching a continuous strike over pay and promotions, the Triforce's personnel stepped in and conducted inoculations at selected hospitals and centres. In the Western Province, people over the age of 30 can walk in and get the jab. Outside the Western Province, however, only those over 60 can do so, for now. The walk-in vaccination was in high demand.
Yesterday alone, we have given 133,000 doses as the first dose and about 28,000 as the second dosage of the Sinopharm vaccine. So altogether, it's around 150,000. So once these current issues in the paramedical and other supplementary medical services are solved, we can go up to 200,000 doses per day. Target given by the President is to finish the administering the first dosage by the end of September. So we are moving ahead in successful way. It seems that we can achieve the goal by end of September. But to administer both doses, it will take some time, probably another 3 or 4 months.
Glow and handsome. AAT multivitamin සහ UV filters දෙගුණයකින් වැඩි දීප්තියක් ලබා දෙයි.
මූණ ගැන හිතන්න. හිරු කිරණින් ආරක්ෂා කරගන්න.